Sometimes things don't go according to plan. I'm Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com, that lady on the internet who loves you, and I want to talk to you about when things don't go according to plan. I've been talking about process this week, and sometimes what we're doing gets interrupted. I want to read something to you from my book, but first I want to show you a picture of a meme that you're probably familiar with. I drew this one myself. See that meme? Your plan and reality, because that's what happens. And whether you've had your process interrupted in just your everyday life, in your work life, in your business life, or if the inauguration has got you all up in arms also, and what has happened all in 2020. There are countless reasons why our process gets messed up and our plan, and we just get messed up. So I want to read a little portion to you from my book, Because You Matter, in the chapter Owning Your Process. It's called Own Your Journey. Life is erratic. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of any kind, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Once we become adults, we understand life isn't a bowl of cherries. Things don't always go as planned. We know this. Stuff happens. But when things happen, we have a choice of how we're going to proceed. We can feel sorry for ourselves, or we can take ownership of our journey. We can make ourselves powerless by becoming victims, or we can take that ownership. You know, that meme, that's true. We'd like to think that everything's all nice and smooth, but it's not. The comparison of those memes can be very discouraging and intimidating, but with an adjustment of mindset and attitude, we can rise above them. We can own the journey and choose to see it as an adventure. Then, when things don't go as smoothly as we'd like, we see it as part of the adventure. For example, I started an online store called Soulworthy. It happened rather impulsively. I'd been interested in starting an online store for a while, and when I was inspired by someone else's experience. But this led me to write down 1,000 items that I could sell in this online store. And after I accomplished my list, which was an adventure all in itself, try making a list of 1,000 things you want to make. I took the person's free online course, and I thought I'd learn how to open a store. But instead, while doing the course, I was led through the steps to actually open this store, bring in products, and run it. And I had an online store operating in 6 days. That was fantastic if you have the passion, focus, and time to dedicate to it. At first, I thought I did. After 3 months, it became clear I didn't. Although I found it fun and a great outlet for my creativity, it needed more time and attention than I had to give. I had my epiphany while going through the rewrites on this section of this book that I'm reading to you today. I needed to do what I was writing about. I needed to take ownership of my journey. I needed to shut down the store because it wasn't going as planned. It had become a drain and a distraction. It was a difficult decision to make because I had gotten emotionally attached to it. To help me through this change, I ordered 2 things as souvenirs to remember them as an adventure instead of a failure. When things don't go as planned, the Spirit of grace helps me and encourages me. I believe He'll find a way to bring good out of it. Like a child brings a broken toy to a loving parent, I can bring my broken plans or dreams to Him. He'll comfort me and provide a new plan. Life is erratic, but we can live fully and enjoy the journey. Imagine a roller coaster, surfing, skiing, or any other form of entertainment or sports that has its ups and its downs. When we have the greater one in us and with us on our journey, we can enjoy, we can learn, we can prevail. Take ownership of your journey and you will have more joy. So whatever you are wrestling with today, whatever plans you have going on that got subverted by something, whether it's big or small or whatever kind of discouragement might be trying to hijack your life, I want to encourage you to take ownership of where you are right now. You can ask God for help if you want, and He will help you. And you can take ownership of where you go starting from today and not let that just bury you under all that discouragement. And so I want to share that with you because I love you. Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive.